Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to share these two cards that I've made with you. If you'll remember, a couple of weeks ago I made these watercolour galaxy backgrounds. I did a tutorial, put them on the channel, which I will link below if you are interested in seeing it. I did these on watercolour paper around A5 size, and then I've used two of those backgrounds here. I'm going to start with this card here, and I've cut it down to just under 5 by 7. So I think it was 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, yeah. And then I put them onto a blank 5 by 7 white card base that I got from Hobbycraft, and it was slightly too long on a couple of the edges, so I just trimmed it using my trimmer just to make sure that the border was all quite neat. I just kind of eyeballed it. I just kept trimming off each side until I kind of kept the watercolour pattern that I wanted, because you'll see it is quite a bit bigger, the ones that I made originally, so I've had to chop a fair bit off. But the 5 by 7 cards I thought were big enough. I've added to the front of this one this sentiment here. It says, "Friends are like stars, you can't always see them, but they are always there. This is for my friend's birthday." And then I used my Sizzix Big Shot machine and some dies from the works. I cut this out of just plain white card. Then I cut this one out of silver cardstock from B&M's, and then I've put it up on foam tape. You probably can't see very well, but it is dimensional, so that's up on foam tape. And then just to complete it, I added these 3 Paper Mania stars in the top and the bottom there. Just, I felt like, you know what I'm like, I always add a bit of bling. Then on the inside of this card, it's got this stamp. This is also a stamp that I have in my stash. I think both of these I got from the range. This one says "a whole year older and a whole year more awesome." I've done the same thing. I've cut out on purple B&M glitter card, just plain white Hobbycraft cardstock. And the dies that I used for these ones I got on AliExpress. They came in a set of squared stitch dies. The only thing I don't like about them is that there's quite a difference between them. Like, the border on this is quite big. I actually quite like the border on this one better, where it's that little bit more narrow. And then I've done this one as an anniversary card. Matt's really got me into Star Wars, massively so. He absolutely loves Darth Vader, and there's a bit of a joke because I'm so short that I'm Yoda. And we actually dressed up as these two characters for Halloween, which was hilarious. People loved it. Although I have to say, don't paint yourself green, folks, because I woke up the next morning, I looked like I had jaundice. It had stained me, stained all the bed covers. It took me like 4 showers to get it out, and my nails were stained for about a week. I had to keep painting my nails green so you couldn't notice. It was ridiculous. But anyway, that's not at the point. These two characters I found on Google. I just searched for Star Wars clip art images, and they came in the same set. I haven't actually got it to hand, unfortunately, but I just printed the whole set of them off and cut them out. It was only on paper, and then I just didn't think that they were sturdy enough, so then I glued them onto white cardstock, and then I fussy cut them again, but this time I left a white border because I hadn't originally and I liked it better. Then this came from a Hobbycraft. You know those card sets that they did, where you got the stamps and the card blanks and the tags and everything in between? There was like a purple one. I can't remember what the name of it was, but one of the stamps on there, that's where this has come from. And then again, I've just used the Paper Mania stars in these 2 corners this time. I thought they'd stand out better against the dark watercolour than they would against the light. And then, as this is one of those AliExpress dies that I had that I cut out, and then on the inside it says "I love you to the moon and back." I thought that was quite apt for the space theme of the card. And then again, I used the same works die cuts that I'd used on the front of this card, but just slightly smaller sizes. And I'm actually really happy with how these come out. I think they look lovely, and I like the fact that although they're very simple embellishments on the front, the work that I put in was more on the background, making the background look lovely. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these. And then they've just got plain white 5 by 7 envelopes to go with. So that's my share for today. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.